This memorial service made one thing clear. Pastor David Wilkerson's 60 years of ministry touched millions around the world, and it began at home with his family.
The one thing that I appreciate with my dad, not only being a minister, but an amazing father behind closed doors. He was a great dad, really was.
A father's legacy could be heard in his son Greg's personal testimony. His father prayed for him after he broke his back, shattered 2 vertebrae, and endured 7 years of pain.
Before my dad left to go be with the Lord, he was able to see his answer, the prayer answered by seeing me healthy and happy and just holding him and celebrating on that. I thank the Lord that he gave me and my dad that gift.
Wilkerson's wife, Gwendolyn, was not able to attend the service. She was injured in the car accident that killed her husband.
You hear the statement that behind every great man, there's a loving wife rolling her eyes. That was my mom. She brought reality to our family. Thank you for your prayers for her. She'll be in the hospital a couple more weeks.
Don Wilkerson also shared memories of his brother David.
When he wrote the Cross and Switchblade book, and it became a bestseller, he increasingly was in demand to travel and speak across America and around the world. And he asked me to lead Teen Challenge, and I'll never forget it because in those days people would say, Jesus I know, Dave Wilkerson I know, but who are you?
Together, they founded Times Square Church in 1987.
And I'll never forget what David said on that night because it epitomized his life. He said, there's only going to be one star on this stage, and that's the bright and morning star.
They also created Brooklyn Teen Challenge, one of the very first faith-based, Christ-centered gang and drug rehabilitation programs. Today, there are more than 1,000 Teen Challenge centers in 85 countries. And among the many lives touched, a minister who spent more than 3 years living on the streets before finding salvation at Times Square Church.
Pastor David, if I could say anything about him, I could say that he was there. I mean, sometimes that's the most important thing you can say about another person, is that they were there.
Ephraim Graham, CBN News.